What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I am introducing Batch 3.0 to everyone on here. What is up? So in this video, there is a brand new batch lead system, Batch Leads 3.0, and I'm happy to announce I am pretty much one of the first and only people to pretty much announce this. So Batch gave a lot of people some information about it, kind of coming up, and I'm pretty excited about it. I do want to give a full breakdown of how that works so you guys can make a full decision process if batch leads is the right thing for you or if it's not. But really, it's pretty cool. Everything is kind of changing on it, so I really want to do a full breakdown, a complete tutorial on this. It's been a while since I've done one, and why not for a complete change in a lot of the batch lead stuff. So we're getting new apps. People finally listen to me when I gave some suggestions, and some really great things have changed on it, which is pretty cool. So that's what I want to do, is really share for you guys exactly how it works, everything like that. So pretty cool, guys. Batch Leads 3.0. So pretty cool. Able to spotlight this. Didn't really get much walkthrough tutorials or showing of it from really anyone else today. So it's pretty excited. So I'm here to go live, show you it. I'm going to show you how to pull my favorite lists, some new lists that you're able to pull with this, which is sort of insane, and some really good valuable stuff. So I think as wholesalers, we deserve to have all the knowledge in our hands of what to do. So it's going to be pretty cool. So let's break it down and let's share it. So one thing I can tell you guys right now, if you do want to go try it out, so you guys, you don't have to try Batch Leads or zachdata.com. You don't have to try it out, but if you do want to try it out, you can do it for free. So that's why I always tell everyone, like, you can always try things out for a trial. So go to zachdata.com. This is the link. You might see Batch Leads, Zach Data. What's the difference? Zachdata.com is just the link, so you get a free trial on it. Get 1,000 free skips. 1,000 free list pulls, and you can go through there. So let's kind of break this down and show you guys Batch Leads 3.0. But guys, it's a big announcement. I'm excited I'm able to make that announcement and be one of the first to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get it going. I'm excited because there's a lot of great new things on here. And for a lot of people that actually have Batch that are just on zachdata.com, there's a lot of really great new things you can do. So if you're a part of Batch Leads right now, or you're going to be a part of it, there's a lot of stuff that you might have not known that has changed, it launched. And so it's all here. And I want to show you exactly how to do it. It's pretty exciting. So if you're excited, jacked up, ready to go, without further ado, let's break it down. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, again, they got go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Snap! What's up, guys? I appreciate it. What is up? Love all the love everyone's been giving me here, and I appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. We got some cool integrations with it. So, guys, you know, when I do share softwares and tips and tricks and stuff like that, guys, I am not a regular guru. What a regular guru does, which is drives me crazy about real estate software out here, and I'll give you a complete full disclosure, right? Like, usually one company goes after a guru and they're like, you can only go through this, you can't go anything other competitors and stuff like that. But well, I'm able, because of the amount of following I have and because I'm not a guru, I'm able to give everyone free reign to check any software out, and then you get to choose the best one for you. And that's pretty cool. And guys, we use stuff like this for our own business. So guys, you might see a bunch of links everywhere on here, guys. You could choose whichever one you want. There's free trials. Honestly, here's the coolest part. Though I've got no skin in the game there. You go to PropStream, you go to Batch, you can go to REI Pro, you can go to REI Sift. I don't care. I'm just trying to give you the knowledge. And I do believe in wholesaling real estate knowledge is power about how each software works, so you can make an independent decision. So what we're talking about today is Batch Leads. So it's pretty cool. I know the owners there. They're really awesome. probably one of the smartest people in wholesaling real estate in it. So pretty cool. So without further ado, let's break it down. Let's get into this. Let's kind of introduce for the first time here, BatchLeads 3.0. So a lot of stuff working in the back end on this. So this is pretty cool. So let's kind of go over some slides here on what it's going up and what it's all about. So the first thing on BatchLeads 3.0, which is really cool, is we now have virtual drawing for dollars, which you might be like, Zach, this already was a thing, and this is kind of cool. Now, BatchLeads get upset with me by saying this, but I'm just going to say it right. To a point, there used to be an app called Batch Driven, and it was like, what? I think 50 a month, 60. It was pretty expensive, more or less for regular, like I would say for regular stuff. Let me pull, so I got the regular data on there. I was never really, and I will tell you this truthfully, and I will say this just because I can pretty much see the pricing on Batch Driven. It was pretty much $120 to use Batch Driven, 50, 120, right? And it was really good. Like I think it was better than a lot of other softwares. And what I could tell you is, I just didn't think it was worth the price. And I'm just being completely honest. I told people that. I would say it's probably not worth that. I would probably use that for the skip tracing or just doing a mail and drawing for dollars. But they listened to me, and for a lot of it, you can actually do that feature that costs a lot of people $120 per month. It actually comes with Batch Leads, and it's pretty cool. So big shout out to Batch for doing that. Listen to me, and they did what's right for the consumer. So I give them a shout out to there. That was really cool, and they listened to me, and it changed a lot, right? So yeah, they did add some more features and stuff there, but you can do a lot of drawing for dollars now. A lot of this stuff on here, so it's really cool, right? So it basically, if you have a Batch Leads account, you basically get a free drawing for dollars with it, which I will tell you, that was a huge thing with listrei.com PropStream that I've told everyone about. Like I was like, this is amazing that they did this, and I was like, if anyone else can do that, do it. I mean, what's best for the people is giving people because they already have to use these softwares to skip, trace, and pull lists. Why don't you give them a free drawing for dollars app? And PropStream listened to me, they did that, and Batch listened to me, and then they did that now. So it's really cool because people have the ability to drive for dollars now, which I've always said is one of the best lists out there because, again, I love PropStream, I love Batch Leads, but you got to pay for those lists, right? Like you got to buy that list. The cool part of drawing for dollars, you got to earn that list. And now you're the ability to have Batch Driven was an amazing app. It was definitely one of the top tiers, but like it was weird because it was like, is it worth the price or not? Because you got a free one on PropStream, but now they're both free, which is really cool. It evens up the game. I am a huge proponent on competition when it comes to these wholesaling softwares because now that Batch has to compete with other softwares, they're going to start putting great features in like this. So now you can actually do, which I don't know any other software. Like I know Deal Machine actually has that. So I will give you full disclosure. I do truthfully, I've already said this before and I'll say it again. I've been completely consistent with this. I do think Deal Machine is the best standalone drawing for dollars app out there. So that's why I tell everyone dmzach.com. You guys, it's on the bottom. But like the value you get though with having the best skip tracing, which is Batch, one of the best list pulling services, Batch, on top of a free drawing for dollars app, it's almost a no-brainer for a lot of people out here if you're running a smaller operation. Now, if you're running a bigger operation, scale up, drawing for dollars, or if you want like the best drawing for dollars app ever, you can use Deal Machine. But like, it's so good that it's absolutely amazing. So if you already have Batch, it's pretty cool. Love to announce that. And I'll tell you guys, like I always tell these software services my 2 bits on here to give the people the best information, and they listened. So it's pretty awesome. So yeah, you get virtual drawing for dollars out here, which it's good. I'm gonna kind of share at the end of this how to virtually draw for dollars using Batch Leads, because I mean, Batch lets you do it anywhere in the world, in the country. I do have some suggestions for it. This is the Zach Ginn version of it, which will give you the best success because I actually know how to virtually drive for dollars the right way. So it'd be pretty cool. So you won't have some stinking guru teach you that, but pretty cool. Next one is they have in-app dialing, which it's amazing, right? So you're able to basically in the app, kind of like it's like a free dialer pretty much to a point where you can just dial in. And guys, I love it. I've been telling every software service and their mother to do this, and Batch has listened to me, right? This is one of the reasons I loved call reel, because with it, I had to pay for like an integration on it, but I was able to do that like really easy with Podio. Click the call. But now I can kind of like a mini CRM going on the batch leads. It's amazing, guys. So it's with most plans, it's on there. No need to purchase a number. It just kind of like works right there. No limits on call time. Designed for prospecting or high volume outbound. Like if you want to use it with a dialer, again, you should use ZachDialer.com if you're doing like cold calling dialing. But what I can tell you right now, it's powerful. It's very impressive. So I was actually really cool that they did that. So I will give them the shout out there. So that's one thing I can announce here with them. Next part I saw here, which I thought was really cool, they had Smart Search, which this is very new. This isn't something I'm going to tell you I'm the complete expert on when it comes to smart searching. But it basically lets you automate list building, add and remove properties from save lists. You can email notifications basically with previews. You allow batch revenue to migrate it. I'm going to need more time testing this out and seeing if this is something I'm actually going to use in my business or not. I think it's really cool. I'm going to have to sort of look at it because like PropStream has a thing like this. Batch has their thing like this. I'm going to test them both out and kind of let you know if this is something that's like a game changer or not. I will tell you during this time it's announced. I got to kind of use it in my business and see it because I need time to go for my paid list to see if that's going to pulling the list out and automatically doing it. I'm kind of a crazy person because I like to manually pull the list every month just to make sure that I don't have a mess up with it because I spend a ton of money on direct mail, texting, calling, all this stuff. I want to make sure because the stuff that's helping me run 7 figures a year in wholesaling, I'm still kind of, I still want to have a little bit control of it, but like I'm going to have to give it some more time to see if this is something that's going to be a huge game changer. It's right now, I'd say it's pretty cool. I'm just going to have to see the difference between it because it does, I don't know, it looks really cool. I do just have to spend more time playing with it because this did get announced today. Actually, I knew about this for a little bit, but the new, basically with the betas and stuff, it's pretty cool. So Smart Search, really cool. It basically will make app like lists for you to a point, which I think is really cool. The coolest part about this, which I've been screaming forever on this, someone finally listened to me, which is really cool. I think everyone kind of wanted this too, but your ability now, you can have a mobile app, which I've been screaming everywhere because like the best part in wholesaling real estate, and this is what I used to do, right? Like I used to go on an appointment, right? And I used to drive around and see this ugly house. Like when I'm driving this appointment, I'm like, this is an awesome house. The cool part about that, back in the day, I just had to take a picture of the house and write it down. But like, you know, there used to be some driving for dollars apps. Now I can just go there, put it in there, I get the phone number, call them like right when I'm right there. BatchLeads now has an app, which is really cool. Now I can go on my phone and start doing this stuff, which is the best part about it is I kind of spoiled it, but this app is for anyone that just has a regular BatchLeads account and you can drive for dollars on there. So you don't need to pay for Batch Driven pretty much to a point. You can just use the app for driving for dollars in it now and you can add stuff from there. It's awesome. So it's pretty cool. The app launched today. So I download on my phone. It's just BatchLeads for Apple and Android, which I don't even know why they let the Android people even have an app, but whatever. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, it's really cool. You do property searches from there. You can basically skip trace, do some outreach on there. I'm telling you, the best skip tracing possible is on there. They have some other cool, I do some other cool stuff, but driving for dollars is really cool. So one thing I can announce too, they have a lead scoring system, which I'll kind of show you a little more about it. We can score leads. It's pretty cool. We can add tags to it. Kind of like the list stacking feature. I'll talk a little more about that in the future, but a feature, driving for dollars experience is really cool. You can track it, see where you're driving, where you're not driving. It's basically like $100 a month of just stuff you usually have to pay for like a paid driving for dollars app with Batch Driven. You can actually get for free right now, which is really cool. So I thought it was like really cool. So let's see here. Let's see. 7-day. Yeah, so and then you get here the GPS route tracking, which I'm not going to lie and say I'm an expert when it comes to like how the softwares work to a point, but like you can pretty much, it has good GPS, which I'm pretty sure everyone does, but like you can kind of do it on your computer and then not, it'll show you routes. And the most important part, the reason why I love Deal Machine so much is I can have like a big team and then hire people and then go from there. BatchLeads is doing a lot of that stuff, very similar. Not copying it to a point, but like it's very similar and it's pretty cool. You can do routes which I can just go after all the, let's say, vacant properties and do a reverse drawing for dollars on there. You can track people and pay them. I love it. So pretty cool here. I do like the new mobile app thing. One thing that's big for me, and this might just be a selfish thing, so I will tell you this. This is very selfish for me, but like as somebody that has multiple acquisitions people, VAs, teams, I can do multiple workspaces right now, which is really cool. So yes, they have big team plans. They're a lot more expensive, but like that's for like a bigger operation like me. But like you're scaling up, this is going to make it a lot easier because you got the best skip tracing out here. You got multiple people pulling lists. You can have your acquisitions people. So that was always my biggest thing with batch is like I had an acquisition person. I want them to go on. So let's say we're doing virtual wholesaling right now and I'm wholesaling in Texas, which is a non-disclosure state. I want MLS access. I have to give my acquisitions person or my dispositions person, if we're virtually wholesaling, let's say in Texas, my batch leads account information, which I just have dummy accounts for them. But like worst case scenario, if you're doing that, like someone can get your personal data, they could charge if they want to be mean or mess up or something. You have multiple workspaces, so you can kind of separate that to protect you. Make it a lot more organized, right? So I think that's really cool. You can have team system statuses. I really like it. You know, multiple users can pull different properties, save different properties. You can put wallet balances in there, basically give them a some acquisitions person sees a deal and it's virtual and they want to skip trace it. I can put like $400 or $500 in there and they can use that for skip tracing, which is really cool because sometimes I have to, I'll say like, I don't want to spend like $4,000 on skip tracing, right? I ain't going to do that, right? And I can allocate how much list pulling for the month I can do from it. So that's pretty cool. I think it's really good for people like me. Might not be for everyone, but like I'm telling you, it's a big game changer for me and people listen. So what I want to do right now is kind of show you a little more about it, right? I do want to pull my top 5 batch leads lists and kind of go in batch leads right now and show you exactly how to do it. But I'm getting asked all the time, you know, well, what are the costs of all this stuff? So I'll show you right now. Again, guys, go to zachdata.com. You can try it for free. Obviously, you don't have to use the software, right? I will tell you straight up right now, if you are not making, like if you have not done at least 2 or 3 deals, you should probably not do this. I'm for a lot of people, like I think you should probably just do government lists and cold calling yourself, starting out if you haven't done your first deal. But some people use the software, they get their first deal from it, they got jobs, things like that. I get it, right? I know a lot of people that they haven't done any deals, but they work a full-time job so they can only SMS text blast. So zachdata.com is how they get their first, second, third, fourth, fifth deal. But like you don't need this. The one thing about this video I do want to share with you, like you don't need the software. Okay, this isn't going to be the thing that's going to help you make 100K, guys. You make 100K this year without any of this stuff. This is just tools to make it easier. The one analogy I can tell you about zachdata.com, PropStream, any of these Deal Machine, any of these softwares out here, right? Like, you know, the mailing, right? It's a tool, okay? It's not going to get you to the promised land. Like you still have to put in the work. You can buy any software you want. It's not going to instantly get you a deal. It's really like a shovel. And that's the best analogy I can give to you about what these softwares are. It's a shovel. So if I have a plastic shovel, if I'm in the beach, like it's plastic, right? Like I got to be careful. It's really small, but like I can dig a really big hole. And if I dig that hole for like 8 hours, it's going to be massive, even with a small shovel, right? But if I had a huge metal shovel, like massive of steel, I could probably do those 8 hours of work in like 2 or 3 hours, right? And it just makes it a lot more efficient, right? And the thing you gotta understand is if I use that metal shovel and I only use 30 minutes of shoveling and I just quit, I'm tired, the guy that's using the plastic shovel for 4 hours is gonna whoop my butt. So just understand, like, even when you have to use the free thing, if you put enough work in, you're gonna destroy anyone that has the paid thing. So just understand that, guys. I think that's a big misconception I think a lot of people have with it. So let's go over the pricing of it, right? It pretty much costs the same as any other software. So they kind of integrate everything on here. So this is what it costs. Just FYI for everyone, just so you can see it, right? Again, you don't have to do this, but like what I'll tell you, this is what the costs are. So they have all the nice big Team Plus stuff, but like yearly, it's a little more cheaper, so like PropStream's $99 a month, and I'm pretty sure out of this video you can't do yearly. So for me, I'll probably save $239 in a year if I do batch leads for a year over PropStream. But again, PropStream has a list that you can't get on batch. So vice versa, I have both of them. Most people can't afford that, but I do appreciate how they do a yearly service because I always buy it in bulk just because it's cheaper for the year because I kind of run the numbers off of it. But for monthly, right, you get 2 users, 1 workspace for a partner team. I think it's really cool. So I'm pretty sure everyone pushed for 2 users because people are married, spouses, partners. You get personal plus, right? You get a lot more on it, but like I think it depends on what you want, right? Then you get users on it, right? So you get multiple users when you're scaling up workplaces. You don't get workplaces unless you use Team Basic. And that's really like, if you're scaling up, then sure, that's what you need, right? I can tell you right now, most of you guys out here don't need the 600 a month. I'm just going to say no to that. Now, if you're looking to scale and stuff, then yes. But I'll try Team Basic with the 7-day free trial, zachdata.com before I do any of that crazy stuff. I will give you that thing. I will tell you straight up. I got Team Plus, which is insanely big. That's the one I think I got on here. Let's see my workspaces. Hold up. Where are the workspaces on here? Yeah, I think I got the $8.99. Yeah, I got the nice one. But telling you guys, it is not for the faint of heart for a lot of people. So mine is going to cost me, which just FYI, everyone knows how much like my plan is. I think I'm looking at the plan here. It's $7,000 for the year for me. Like I got the Mac Daddy one. It costs a lot of money. Okay. So what is it? If you do the yearly, right? Pretty expensive, but what I could tell you is it's worth it for me, for my team. But what I could tell you is the plans and pricing, that's what it costs. So you think over all this stuff, right? You can store all these for $9.99 a month. That's pretty much the industry standard, 10,000 leads a month. I'm telling you, it gets pricey when you got skip trace and all that stuff. So if you need 15, then more, you can pull as many as you want. You got advanced property searches on there. You got a lot of really cool stuff on it, right? Pretty much the investor profiles. They have comp calculators. You get skip tracing, right? They all change a little on there. Everyone gets basically the mobile app from there. They all get MLS data, cash buyer services. You get really good stuff. Now, one thing I'll tell you for like creative financing, you do got to get the plus one for like mortgage rate and type filters, which basically from here, identify potential sellers and borrowers based on mortgage type, interest rate, loan to value ratio, recent borrower activity, mortgage information viewable on all individual property profiles, basically to export it on the mortgage rate filters. That's another new thing. Lead scoring. So they got upload lists, which is pretty standard. I'll tell you straight up. I don't know if the batch leads people want to tell, like, I don't know if the batch leads people want me to say this, but I sort of am my own independent person. I will tell you, people do trust me. They kind of go through me on a lot of the knowledge because they know I'll tell you straight up what I truly believe in. Batch leads has always been good with this. One thing I can tell you is if I want to go pull right now a list, and maybe batch leads doesn't have that list. So one list in particular that I really like right now is the pre-probates. As of today, batch leads doesn't have pre-probates. I'm pushing them, but batch leads doesn't have pre-probates. So for me, I have both softwares. I might go to PropStream, listorei.com, pull the pre-probates, and then literally import it into batch leads here. And maybe I'll text the list. I can call it. I can go through my Zach dialer, and it's really cool. So they do allow me, if I want to use another service, which I know they want everyone to go through batch only, but they're allowing you to do another service. And for me, that was multiple accounts, and I like getting the best from everyone. I can go in there. I mean, the plan's good enough, right? Where I can go text it, skip trace it, do whatever I want with it, which I think is really cool. And I can kind of use the best of both worlds, right? I use PropStream, then I can add in into batch, and they can kind of sort the data, make it really cool, enrich the list. I really like that, right? Because batch leads has a lot of great demographic features that you can't really get with PropStream, which is interesting, right? Let's see here. List stacking, duplications on there, which I think is pretty much essential for everyone. They have some new stuff, right? They have Smart Search, which is a coming soon feature. Smart Search, which I kind of said before, intelligent save search automatically alerting you when new properties are identified that meet your Smart Search criteria. I kind of do this all the time, so it's not like the end of the world for me, but I'm going to see if it is a game changer. I have stood corrected before when it comes to this. So I've been wrong for it too. Yeah. So the next one here is going to be direct mail. They got direct mail. I'll stick to the ROS postcards for now. I do like their direct mail. I I haven't really used their direct mail too much. They have custom postcards, but I still like the offers on them. So we're going to use the ROS ones at mailingmastery.com. Click to dial, which you sort of need the nicer one for it, but what is it? The one, what is it? $2.99 one. The click to dial one, just get the dialer on it. I don't think you really need the click to dial if you're starting out, because dial it yourself, or just get the zacdialer.com on it. And then SMS did change a little. So for $99, obviously you can't get the regular SMS. You got to get that. But if you can combine them all, it makes sense. But yeah, SMS is still an add-on on here. But obviously, for each one, you got to pay hundreds of dollars more a month just to use it. So yeah. Let's see here. John says he went mute on us now. All right, let's check if my audio is working. I hate to see my audio's not working. Let's check it out here. Well, I got to stop this to see, but we got to check it out, guys. So let's see. Why is Grant Cardone on the abs? On my ad. We got to check it out. Yeah, Jonathan, be careful saying that, because you freaked me out, bro. I got to make sure my thing's on it. Video on the channel. He went mute on us. I think it's working. Yeah, audio's fine. But pretty much from there, you can use the app. You use the drawing for dollars, which is really cool. Skip tracing does change, right? So it's 14 cents for the regular one, 12 cents. And guys, like, this isn't your regular mill, like run-of-the-mill skip tracing. Like, I'm telling you, like, they have the best one. They spend a stupid amount of money on their, basically on the research and development. I've never found any better skip tracing than this. And I went to pretty much the big companies and got the huge contracts. Nothing beats it, because they use multiple services for it and combine it for the best data. So 14 cents is like, it's insane. And then pretty much when you got the nice ones, we're at 10 cents here, like for the premium ones. And I don't know how much their cost is, but I can only assume that's at cost, right? It's insanely cheap, right? Letters and postcards pretty much on par. They have centralized billing, which multiple for single billing accounts. Business reporting, which, I mean, I kind of do that all myself. And then task assignments, I kind of have that in my Podio, but still pretty important, right? Pretty much you need a batch dialer if you want to integrate it right. They got all the integrations. You can get an API from batch data for it. That's very advanced. And then pretty much they all have support, right? I don't think it's essential, guys, to have your own customer success manager, but it doesn't hurt. I'll tell you that right now. And you have free trials for them, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, just go to zacdata.com and try it out. But yeah, you can go through all here. But yeah, just click on it. Just go to zacdata.com. You can kind of see it from there. But yeah, so what I can tell you right now is that's Zach Data. Let's go and check out my favorite lists now. Everybody asks how much it cost. Let's pull some lists on it and kind of show you what it looks like on the inside here. So where are we? Let's see. Yeah, Jonathan, I always look at the comments, bro. I always look at the comments because I got to see if if we're working or not, you know? All right, how do I make myself small? All right, there we go. All right, let's get rid of this. Hold up. All right, let's go into batch right now, and let's kind of pull my top 5 batch leads lists. So my favorite one right now, number 5 one is going to be the vacant list. So let's go into batch right now and pull the vacant list. So right here, we are in batch leads right here. And I kind of made a little Rick workspaces one. So we'll go here to property search. So this is it right here. So this is all brand new, guys. So this is really cool. So what I'm going to do here is I want to pull a vacant list. So I want someone to comment me, and I'll go find some vacants for you right now. What is a market I should be doing? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to go do someone's specific market so we can kind of check it out so I can pull and show how you can use kind of my filtering on here for your market. So we'll go check it out here. But yeah, pretty cool. You search the market. First one we got here was Dallas. So we can just go do Dallas. So Dallas won. Shout out to them. So we're going to do Dallas, Texas. And then from there, I want to do some virtual drawing for dollars and kind of show you what all this means. So I'm going to search Dallas, Texas. So on Dallas, I can go to quick filter here. So if you just click here, guys, this is really cool. I've always wanted that to have there, so they do it. Go in the bottom left here, quick filter. You can pop up here, and you have all these, right? So you have expired listings. Can I make that? Hold up. Yeah. Wait, oops. What did I click? No. All right, clear that out. So, all right, we're going to go out here. All right, make it a lot bigger. Cool. All right, now I got all these fun lists, right? So pretty much they have everything you really need to know. They have the unknown equity, which I don't like. So I'm going to say everyone thinks that's a secret list. No. Free and clear properties, okay. Avoid company owned. Absentee owners, which is great. MLS, no. Inherited properties, we like those. Pre-foreclosure, I like probates a little more, but pre-foreclosures, cash buyers, tired landlords, vacants. From there, I'll basically do it all for you. So I just go here to Dallas. I'll also zoom this in a little more. From here, I'm just going to click filter, and then I can kind of do a quick filter choice on the bottom here. But really, vacancy status, I want it mailing vacant or property vacant. I like mailing vacant to a point. I like any vacant really, but I like the USPS data on there. So I'm just going to say mailing on there. So that's what I'm going to use here. And then from there, I go to property characteristics, right? Do I care if they own it? They're absentee. If it's a vacant, it's already there. So from there, I can kind of go, I like residential real estate, right? I could put multifamily in there too, but I'm going to keep that there. There's exempt properties. Just keep it residential. Single family, townhouse. I'll keep a townhouse in there, right? Mobile manufactured, I'll go with there. You go forever on these, right? You can like really go insane. I'll add multifamily, duplex, triplex, quadplex. Apartment, for me, I'll do it. For most people, no. And then that's really what I want to keep it at, right? So we have those little ones. Now I can filter out like a little more on there, the year built, stuff like that. I don't really want to get too cute or fancy with it, right? Home features, I don't really care too much about that. MLS status, though, I'm going to make sure the property is not on the market. So on market, I'm going to click no. And that'll get rid of some on there. So I can care. If I'm doing on market real estate, though, this is pretty cool too. So your MLS doesn't really have that. Pre-foreclosure data, if it's a pre-foreclosure, I just want to care about the vacant. So owner information, I want to make sure that's individual. And that's really what I care about. Deed transfer type, right? Warranty deed's good. I found quick claim deeds I've done deals on. Just it's a mess with the title, but it works. So I'm fine with that. Lien, bankruptcy, divorce, I don't care. They have some interesting liens that some other softwares don't have. So I'll show you this right now. They do have assessment liens, which I think are pretty cool. Economic liens, federal tax liens. So they do have some like federal, like the IRS debt lien lists. Usually you're not able to pull that, but on Batch you can, which is really cool. So I like it. So yeah, they pulled liens really well. Other liens are always a credit card usually on there, state, and then child support. Ignore that, but I like it. Valuations, right? I don't want the value to be too insane, so I don't get anything over $250,000 right now in Dallas, and I want the equity to be at least 60%. That's what I like for my vacant list, right? And then from there, I can kind of go even more if I want in there, right? You get more loan information, which I just don't think this is big. For creative financing, this is huge. But honestly, it's not going to be a big deal for anything else, right? VA, FHA, reverse mortgage, all this. The one thing I'd tell you, which is really cool, I can get rid of reverse mortgages, which a lot of creative finance people like that. I don't, so ignore that, right? I got some interesting ones, right? Get rid of commercial mortgages, future advance mortgages, land contracts, unknown. But I don't really care about that. I can kind of go by the loan interest rate, but that's kind of on my plan on there, which if I'm doing creative financing, which I think is really cool. Cash buyers, we're not pulling cash buyers on this list. And then demographics. I've really not found many softwares that can do this. So I will give a shout out to zachdata.com here, Batch. They're pretty cool with it, right? So I can go by gender, which honestly, it's not going to affect anything because there's women motivated sellers and man motivated sellers. Does not change a thing. Age doesn't matter. I've done deals with people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, all the way to their 90s. Any age works. Household size doesn't matter. Car owner doesn't matter. Discretionary income. I guess that works, but I don't really sort of get in there. I can go if they own in foreign investments or stocks and bonds. I've had sellers own all this stuff. I've had sellers make a ton of money on a probate. Like they're making millions of dollars. They just want to get rid of a probate deal. So I don't really care too much about that, right? Not the biggest thing in the world for me. Homeowner, renter, or owner. I guess that's good. Net worth. It's okay. I've had some business friends, and I'll say this about Batch. I'm saying this nice. I have some business friends that I know at least $10 million net worth. just in assets, and it doesn't pop it up because a lot of these owners know how to kind of, how do I say, mask the income or something like that. Smoker is interesting. It's crazy that they know this information. New parents, recently divorced, upscale living, millionaire, marital status, children, ailments, religious affiliation, which I think's sort of insane. Now, this stuff doesn't matter when you're pulling a list, but when you're looking at a deal. So let me show you. So let's pull this list right here. Let's just click apply, and it'll filter it out pretty well. So I have a pretty specific vacant on there. So let's see. I want to do the Gentle River house, right? So I'm going to click here on this deal. And what I want to do is I see Gregory Franklin's the owner. So one thing I want to do here when I'm looking at the statuses with this, it shows here that this guy's a male and he's a Protestant, which I don't know if this does anything for me, but it does something. So we can pull data like that all day from there, but I think that was pretty cool. That's how you pull the vacant list. It's a good one. I think it's a very powerful list on there. So yeah, let's go to the next one here. All right, the next list on here is going to be the high equity list. I like the freewholesaling.com filters on there too. Nothing's really going to change when I'm using this too. So if I'm going to filter this out, I'm just going to get rid of no preference for vacant. And then really when it comes to the ownership information. So we're going to go here to ownership info, right? This is when I change it, right? I like individual. This is a big thing for a high equity, right? Vacants, I can put in there. I'm not the biggest, like, it's not the end of the world, so I'm not gonna be the end of everything. But like for a high equity, I want the years of ownership to be at least 3. Rick sometimes likes 5, but that's really it. We go to equity, keep it at 60, right? Going to apply that. It's gonna be a lot bigger. That's massive right there. But that's a good one, right? And it's cool because when I click on a lead, right, like a lot of information comes up that I can use, right? So I can go find comps. They have a really cool comp calculator, which I think is really cool. I can kind of draw a line and be like, only do comps if there's a lot of comps, which not for a lot of people, but like I only want to do comps within this little range right here. And then it will pull comps all within that area, right? I think that's cool. Like in Texas, it's basically a non-disclosure state. So this is really powerful. A lot of softwares have this now too, but it's really cool. You can also pull lists using features like this, which is really good because there's some areas, like I know in Dallas there's probably are, but like you want to avoid this area. This is not a good wholesaling area, but do this area. You can do zip codes too. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I can do a map view too. I mean, it doesn't matter. The user interface is insane on this run, right? So when I'm running comps, I can ignore a pool. Yes, please ignore a pool, or don't ignore a pool, right? I can kind of ignore it, right? But like, okay, I'm doing some of these. I want to make sure the square foot is within 25%. I want it sold within at least 3 months. I want it built within my criteria on here. I want it located within, let's say, half a mile. And then I want the lot square feet to be at least 10% on there. And then that's really it, you know. Vacancy, don't really care. I can filter out there. So now I have the comps on here, which it's kind of weird, right? I mean, I don't see many softwares have the comping tools like this. This is really cool. And I think other softwares are going to use the same, change it, make it better. I like how each software is coming out their own little thing, which I think is really cool. But I can go here, right? I see the distance, the bed and bath. This is really one of the best comping tools because as somebody that does a lot of, you know, deals around the country and people sending me deals, right? And just looking at deals, people commenting, is this a good deal or not? I can just go into Batch right here and pull up comps for non-disclosure states. So that's another cool part about it. For it. Oops, I think I put the wrong one on the bottom. Jesus Christ. My bad. ZachData.com, not listdata.com. ZachData.com for Batch. Oopsie daisies. You can tell I'm just doing this all by myself on here, but I'm having a good time. It doesn't matter. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. I put the price per square foot, which is really cool. Lot, which honestly does matter. Year built does matter. It's kind of all in there. So Batch really crushed it on this one. So I think it was really cool. I can do estimated values. So for example here, I can kind of give this a yes. I'll add that on the comping one. I'll add that one. I don't know about that one. And then I'll put a no on that one. And so I'll give them my average square footage and go from there. Now, obviously, there's not a lot of comps in this specific area, but it does work well. Now, if I kind of do the past 12 months and I filter that one out, let's see if that filters out. It'll get a lot better and it'll pop all these up, right? So I think that's pretty cool. It'll give me my own little comping calculator, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I like it. So yeah, it lets you go from there, and then I can add it to my list or not add it to the list. I got sale and loan data from there, which I think is always really important on there. Tax information, which again, I have this gripe with every software out here. The best tax information is from your local tax collector, or basically from your property appraiser, whichever one they call it. That's going to be your best data. I'm just letting you guys know there. But they basically pull it from there, which is pretty good. MLS information, I think it's really cool. I get the subdivisions. It doesn't really matter too much on some of the other stuff. There's a foreclosure lien. I get pretty much full owner profile, which is really cool. But yeah, I really like this one. They got the pictures really nice on here. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, this is really powerful stuff right here. Next list here is going to be basically the pre-foreclosure list, which is really simple. So I'll just clear this all out here and I'll go back here to Dallas, which I like here. One thing I could tell you though is if I want to do this, so how do I hold up? There we go. So from here, if I want to get rid of Dallas, I can do this too. So if I want to do, let's say I hate this area or like I live near here, I'm just going to click boundary and just draw a boundary. So I want to just do, did I click something? Oh Lord. What did I click? Okay, I do not want to buy a Volkswagen. Well, where am I? No. Bro, where is this? What is this? All right, there I am. All right. So I can go here and just draw my boundary. So that's Houston, I think, right? So I can go and just do like, I'm going to do Western Houston, right? And click there, and it's going to pop up all the Western Houston houses, which I think is kind of cool. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I think most softwares have that, but some people don't. So that's pretty cool. And if I want to do there, and then basically want to pull from there's a pre-foreclosure, I can make it really simple. And maybe I'm going to be lazy here, but not. I'm just going to go to quick filter here. And then I'm just going to click here. I'm going to go down here, and then I'm going to go to pre-foreclosures. Pops up there. I can go to filter and filter out even more, right? If I want to kind of do the equity, if I want to go see if it's a pre-foreclosure and the mortgage information on it, right? Ownership info. I don't care about ownership info on a pre-foreclosure. That's me being lazy. I can kind of go here to the default list pendants and the notice of sale. I can kind of get a little more specific on there. Auction dates, pre-foreclosure releases. But yeah, that's pretty cool how you do it. The one thing I'll add on here, I want to make sure it's not on the market. So I'll apply that filter even more. It looks like from there, I got to add in on it too. Not a big deal. But let's just do on the status part, just a notice of default. And let's add that one too. And then get 18 on there, which kind of insane on low one. But if you got list pendants, I think that's a good list to be going after. But I'll just probably do the other one here. So clear that out and go to the next one. So quick blitz on this one. Tax liens, which I think are really good. But these are people that have liens on taxes, which you can pull here. So is that boundary work? Let's just do location. Back to Dallas. All right, filtering the data out here. Now I'm going to go to liens, basically. Now I can get the ownership info, right? I don't care about ownership. I do care about the valuation. Let's make sure 300K on this one. Alrighty. And then equity. I want at least 40% equity on a deal like this. And then I'm going to go to liens here. Right here. Lien type. I can go off any type of economic lien. I can go off our tax lien, right? State tax, local tax, any type of tax, like they're behind on taxes. I want to add that in, right? Get rid of the child support lien. Honestly, I don't know why they even have that there. I'm not a big one on there. And not a lot are popping up here. So one thing I could tell you too is maybe you're going to add in all liens to a point and then just see tax delinquent year, 2000 to 2021. You can kind of work a way around that too if you want. But it'll pop up kind of all the liens from there. But these are people that are tax delinquent to a point. Now, I can kind of see what's going on with it, right? So tax info on this one, sale and loan, foreclosure and lien. So this is a lien on termination of purchase agreement, which is interesting. If you got your inspection period, you're out of that one. But yeah, you can go through there. Tax is a little interesting the way I do it. It depends on what kind of tax. So yeah, clear. And then you go in your campaigns, and then you go skip tracing, get lists from there. It all works really, really simply from there. All right. Let's see here. What's the next one on here? Next one here is going to be driving for dollars, which obviously we can't really drive for dollars like right now because I got the stream. But what you just basically do is you just pull up the app here. So I'll show it on here. So all you got to do here is just go here. Let me move it over to a point. All right. So y'all can see on here. Where's the... It's not working. All right. Basically, there's a batch leads app. Actually, I can pop it up here. Hold up. Let's move to the left. There we go. Everyone knows I'm an expert. All right. I just go to the App Store, right? All right. Batch leads app. Apple. So I can just pop it up here, right? All right. Now it's on here. All right. Where are we at? All right. Basically the App Store right here. And then just download it here. So this is basically the app, Batch Leads. Just search it. It's also designed for iPad, which is pretty cool in there. They got their own little ratings on it. But yeah, they kind of redid the whole thing. So I give them a shout out there for there. So they have a really cool app. Then from there, you just drive for dollars in the app, right? Show a screenshot of it on the inside, but I think it's on this one, right? Hold up. So if I go in the app right here, pretty much that's what it looks like to a point if I'm going to drive for dollars. Looks really cool. You can start driving from there. So let's show the virtual driving for dollars. I think that's the last one. So, right, yeah, zachdata.com if you want to go try this out. But let's go virtually drive for dollars. So I think that's another really cool part here, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, I'm going to give you my 2 cents on this because this is my channel, so I can kind of give my 2 cents on it. Virtual drawing for dollars is only going to work in certain markets right now. And I do like how they have this integration. It's going to help a lot in the future. But let me tell you, so if you're virtually drawing for dollars, you want to find properties that you know what they look like right now. So let me show you what I mean by this. So what I mean by this is, for a lot of these deals, so let's just virtually draw. Let's go to Google Maps right here. Somebody give me what their local market is. I want someone to scream out their local market in the chat. First person wins. We're going to use your market. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Who's going to win this one? Who's going to win the competition? Let's go see on the comments. It's always funny because I think there's like a 2-second delay. All right, we got Worcester, Massachusetts is the winner. All right. Worcester. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go here. So I'm in batch right now, right? What I'm going to do here is let me get rid of myself here. All right. Worcester, Massachusetts. So on batch right here, all I got to do is go to the left-hand corner here and just go to driving routes. You see that? Driving routes. I click that. Now I'm driving. So I was doing some experimental stuff today. I was trying out different markets, South Florida, Ohio, other really cool part, but let's delete these. I did little routes. It was kind of cute. All right. So I did some interesting ones. So let's do Worcester, Massachusetts, right? So I'm going to copy this. So I'll search Worcester. I'm going to search it. And it's basically for my virtual drawing for dollars there. It's going to pop it all up. Now I can add things on here. I can do miles driven by the route type, right? I can do live. I can do virtual. I can do drivers, right? That's all cool. I can reset the filters if I want to. I got no ones right now. Now I can download the mobile app to start the actual drawing for dollars. But this is for the virtual stuff, right? So what I can tell you right here is when I'm doing it, I can go out here and I can click this drag to type. So I can go by map if I want or by satellite. Maybe it's easier for you to see what areas you want to do. But like I'm in Worcester right here. I'm going to see where there's a lot of residential homes. And I see a lot of residential homes in this area right here. So I'm just going to click my little dragging option here. And I see this is the street view right here. So I'm going to start right. I can get a little preview, right? These look like multifamilies right here. I can go to the preview here. What in the world is that? I have no idea. It's all snow. Let's go up here. Hold up. Let's go to this right here. These all look like neighborhoods. So I'm just going to go here. Drag it. All right. So now I'm in here virtually drawing for dollars. Now, one thing I want to tell you right here is let's just go find a random address really quick when I'm doing this, okay? So I'm going around here. I'm virtually drawing for dollars. All right, let's look at this one. No, looks fine. Keep going. Looks fine. Looks fine, right? What do we got here? Looks good to me. Keep going. This looks like a nicer part of town. But let's say I go here and I see something rotting, right? So let's keep looking here. That's for sale. I mean, maybe I'd choose this one because I just see the roof, but I don't think this is going to be the best one. But the roof looks a little shaky on this one, so maybe I had this. There's trees in the way, though. Maybe it's just they're getting ready for the snow. But let's say I just want to use this one, right? I'm just going to click this one, and it's going to give me this one. So it gives me all the information. I can save it, and then add that onto a new list, right? And then create a tag from there, drawing for dollar stuff right there. But I can add that on here. This thing was built in 1915, right? Now, if I go here to 10612, 01602 in Worcester. I'll go to here, so I'll just add this on here. Let's add a random one. Okay. So let's say I'm drawing for dollars in this area, right? Here's the problem with drawing for dollars in Worcester, which virtual draw for dollars here. Here's the issue. It's not updated. So like I go to a random Worcester house right here. I mean, come on. Like, so I go out here. Let's do this area, right? Let's do this area, right? Like pretty standard, right? The problem here is the Google. What's up, buddy? This guy getting his shoes? I think he dropped something. All right. This looks like a college. We're going to ignore that one. We're going to go here. Some houses, right? So we go out here like where the burbs are. Like, this is a decent looking house. But like, you see here on the street view, it says 2011. That's garbage. Okay, that's literally garbage. Okay, I can't get any good data. That was literally what? 12? Yeah, 11 years ago, almost 12. That's crazy. That's not going to give me any good data for my virtual drawing for dollars. So I'll tell you is, I probably want to do Worcester, right? But what I can tell you is, I did try Kissimmee. They're doing all these updated ones. So next year, this is going to be on fire, right? Or even right now. They're doing all of Maricopa County right now, which is insane. But that's pretty cool. So I know by next year, Arizona is going to be on lock, right? Texas, right? A lot of these areas they're doing, right? So it goes on and on and on forever here, right? You got Arkansas, Colorado, DC again, Delaware, New Mexico, Kansas, right? It's really cool the way that you get information on that. I've tried other ones, 2022 Google Maps routes. And I'll kind of show you around there, let's see here. History of Google Map locations. And then it'll give you some of that, but I'm not getting the best data. That's the best website I have found. So I'll put in the comments really quick for you guys here. It's like, where we're headed, right? That's pretty cool. So let me go here to where we're headed. And then from there, that's pretty much it. So where we're headed right here, it works, guys. I'm telling you. Pretty cool. So let me put that Explorer feature on there in the comments. Boom. So tells you that right there. So that's how you pull that one. So yes, some areas work, some don't. Obviously the bigger metros are going to be better for it. But that's really how you do some virtual drawing for dollars on there. So overall, guys, that is, I'm telling you guys right now, that is BatchLeads 3.0, which is pretty cool. They got a lot of really great stuff on there too. You can do SMS campaigns on there. So I think I got asked if I can do SMS through that. Yeah, you just click on campaigns and SMS. They right here, they got campaigns. They got also direct mail, skip tracing, my lists, property search, workplaces, teams, all that stuff. But yeah, guys, ZachDay.com. That's where it's all at. That's where you find it out. That's how you get it going. That is how you do your full tutorial on this new Batch Leads 3.0. So let's go over some questions you guys might have about it, and some general wholesaling real estate questions you have, and we'll get into some Q&A here, because just want to do a quick breakdown on that. I don't know if it was too quick or not, but that's pretty much it. So let's pull it up. Got a lot of great stuff here. All right, let's see what questions we got. All right, pull it up from the bottom. Let's do this really quick. Where was it? Hold on. All right, let's go scroll up to the top. All right. Top one here says, yeah, we did some one-on-ones today. I'll put the link on there if someone wants to talk to me. I don't know if anyone want to. I have a whole batch leads versus prop stream video at freewholesaling.com, which is my free real estate wholesaling course. On the bottom here, freewholesaling.com, and you can talk to me one-on-one absolutely for free. I'll get the link on there too. But yeah, I would say hands down, ZachDay.com still the most accurate skip tracing. The other ones aren't bad though. I'll tell you, like, I don't think they're that bad. So yeah. Let's see. So Corey says, what's everyone doing for deals per month? I can barely get a lead after 90 days. If you're struggling getting leads right now, you're probably not pulling government lists. And that's going to be your issue starting out in wholesaling real estate as a beginner. That's going to probably stop you from there. Ori's got a good question here. It says, Zach, how do I prevent my number from showing up as spam? The best way to stop your phone number from showing up as spam is you got to filter out the number and do multiple numbers. That's going to help you out probably the best way right now. So that's what I could tell you. So I see a lot with the dialers. I think that's the biggest problem I see from there. But you got to understand that's probably from the fact that you are just not getting a new number from there. And it depends where you're getting the number from too. So yeah. All right. Next one. I don't think Batch currently has pre-probates on there. Let's see. Zach, I know you're pulling that list for yourself. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Offer. Whoa. All right. Corey, what is up? Stop to smash the like. Awesome day for business. 3 contracts assigned. Picked up a 4th deal. Ironically, one of the deals came from a virtual drawing for dollars from Batch Driven. That's pretty cool. So Corey's got no problem with money, but I think Corey saved probably $1,000 this year from the new update. So good for him. I know he saved a ton of money from the new update here. So yeah, I think it's saving a lot of people a lot of money here. So Jonathan says that shovel analogy for the tool is so spot on. It's cool. I'm telling you guys, it's the shovel. It's the small shovel, the big shovel, the little shovel, right? The shovel's going to help. I can tell you right now, if the shovel's going to help you, but it's not going to like change the world for you. So yeah. Let's see. One arrow. When you hire someone to make calls, what qualities does the person have to have, and how much can they get paid? I would say starting out right now, if you're someone to just make calls for you, it depends what their goal is. Are they going to set the appointment for you? That's maybe $10, $12 an hour if they're doing well, because they're not calling too much, right? Like there's not 50 appointments a day you're setting. Cold calling probably be $5, $6 an hour, and then acquisitions is going to be a percentage of the deal. So that's actually a large amount there. Zach, my guy, appreciate that. Let's see. We can hear you. Audio is good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of markets people are in. I love it. Shout out to everyone. Got Knoxville in the house, Harris County, Sacramento, Winston-Salem, Tampa, Sacramento, Kyle says here, my county is a FOIA request for every government list. Will Batch still be able to pull the accurate liens? Yeah, Batch can pull it. They're pulling it from the same source, though, from the government. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'll do a couple more really quick. Yeah, I think Deal Machines are very accurate with their information. My Lord, we got a lot of people. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get some one-on-ones here. Let's talk to some of the people here. I know we got some questions. So let's pop some people up and see how I can help the people out. So first here we got Knowledge and Simba. What is up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
I'm blessed, dude. What's up? How can I help you guys out?
Okay, so yeah, I'm Knowledge. This is Simba. We live in West Palm Beach, and for the past like 2 months, we've been trying to do, wholesaling, like putting all our energy towards it. So we have 4 deals locked up right now, and when it comes to getting buyers, we've tried the MLS, reaching out to realtors. We've pulled the land cash buyers list, and we've texted them. We've tried Regrid, and we even tried like calling home buyers in the zip codes that we have locked up. But we're not having any success getting buyers. We're getting like a lot of leads for buyers and just adding them to our podio. But I'm not sure what we're doing wrong. I don't know if we need more time, or I don't know how you can help us with it.
Okay. West Palm's probably the easiest. Are you getting these deals locked up in West Palm? Like where are they getting locked up?
So we have 4: Plant City, PSL, Fort Myers, and Atlanta.
Okay, well, PSL is easy. Fort Myers is easy. Plant City's weird. All strawberry people. Honestly, man, I can tell you, each one can probably be found from a Facebook group pretty fast. Okay. So have you guys done that?
We actually have some hit us back up. There's a lot of like scammers on there too, so it's trying to navigate around them.
What questions are you asking?
So one, I told them that we had some locked up, and then some people reached out to us and said that, hey, where do you have them locked up at? And then I would send them the where we had it locked up, and then they do some research. We had one that was interested in PSL today, but they kind of don't go anywhere. They kind of just fall through the cracks.
Are they just ghosting you?
Well, the one that I messaged today, he had me send him over the offer, and I'm starting to think that we probably have it locked up too much. So, nah, they're not ghosting you. They just ask for the information for it, and then yeah, they are ghosting me. They ask for the information, then they kind of just don't respond anymore.
Get aggressive. All right. Let's just do this. I'm kind of sick of this. All right, give me one more. What's the best deal you got right now? What city?
I'll tell
you. What's one like a no-brainer? This is a deal. Like I like if someone tells me I got locked up for too high, I'm scoffing at them.
Don't
give me the address. I don't want any. I just want to know the city.
Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta.
Sure.
All right. Bet this is an easy one. All right. What I want you to do for Atlanta is, first of all, I think Facebook groups are probably going to be your best bet. But what I want to do is, do you guys know any wholesalers in Atlanta?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, too.
So what? I don't know if you're friends or not with him. You know some guys that are wholesaling in Atlanta, though, Fulton County, right?
Yes.
Is this Atlanta, or is this like Fayette, Marietta?
It's like Atlanta, right on the outskirts of Atlanta.
But technically, it's still in Atlanta.
What county? Oh, it's in Atlanta. Okay. So I want you to find these wholesalers and find out their company. Pretty easy to find them. Okay. And then from there, you can kind of see who they're using, what cash buyer. You can kind of steal them. So that's going to be the best way I'm going to tell you to do it. So if you figured out that your boy, John over here, he's wholesaling, and I find out he's this LLC or something like that, and he wholesales 123 Main Street, I'm going to look up 123 Main Street and see who's the end buyer.
Okay.
Atlanta Rental Homes LLC bought his deal.
Okay.
Go call him up.
That's
right?
Smart.
So if you're in West Palm, dude, and you see another guy just flexing, I made $40K in this deal in West Palm. I'm the man. 143. Here's my thing. Buy my course. Okay, 143 Main Avenue. I'm gonna look it up on the property appraiser and see who bought it. It's Zach Holmes LLC. Oh, That's his mailing address? Bro, he's right there on Clematis. Let's go hop on. Let's just go knock on the guy's door, right? Or send him a letter or text him. Dude, whenever I see a wholesaler brag and they share the address, it's a gimme, man. Because you look up the buyer and it's public info. So that's going to be like your biggest hack. So you're saying Atlanta. Find some guys that are just bragging about deals they're doing in Atlanta, the address, and find the cash buyer from there. It's powerful, man.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that then. Okay, cool.
Perfect. Yeah. And we definitely just wanted to as well just kind of show our appreciation. We actually come to the office every day, about 12 hours a day, watch your video, do some research, make a lot of calls. So I want to say we appreciate you and thank you for all like the content you put out. Your course is amazing. For anybody watching this, please tap into his course. It is hands down the best course on wholesaling ever. And he does. His name is Knowledge. So he actually does a lot of research.
But appreciate it.
I got a question for you guys. I'm putting on this. You guys how many probates did you pull this past week?
This week? Not a lot.
This week.
Not a lot.
We've been doing a lot of land because they were easy to lock up, but we should probably focus back on that.
Add some probates, dude. I'm telling you, man. You were in Florida, which is God's waiting room. That's what it's called, man. There's just old people everywhere. You know this.
Okay.
It's just letting you know because especially, dude, I do deals in West Palm, Green Acres. I've had some in Wellington. They want so much money out there, but like all the huge deals I do in Palm Beach County are mostly probates, dude. And I have no reason to tell you this, but I make a ton of money there. I know you're doing all over the country, so I could care less. Do probates. Just try it. They're great. What's your seller outreach right now?
Man, we've been using SMS. We've been doing. You pull the list. You should probably speak on this.
Yeah. So in terms of the outreach to our sellers, really the MLS, the SMS. We use batchleads as well as PropStream as well.
And we have some cold calling as well. And then I'm doing the SMS blasts and responding to those.
It's beautiful, man. And dude, Port St. Lucie's easy. Like I could tell you dispo with me, but like Port St. Lucie, you do the same thing. Like
I think we have ours locked up for too high over there. That's what I'm starting to think.
Yeah.
So I might have to call the lady.
You might
tomorrow.
be using West Palm prices in Port St. Lucie, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
remember there was a video I think you and Rick put out about rather if it's like too many notes from a buyer, the price is too high or it's not a good deal.
Yeah.
So we've been kind of just going back and referring to the videos and just kind of thinking to ourselves
and renegotiating.
So
yeah, we're gonna try that.
That's it, man. You know what to do. You guys are smart. You know what you're doing. I like it, dude. Let me know if you got any questions, man. But I can tell you right now, if you are looking to scale up even more with the cash buyers, you're gonna have to pull some more. So that's my best little hack I can give to you. I just honestly, if you're doing land, the best way I found buyers to land is just finding builders and people that are just buying land like for cash and then building them up. PropStream probably one of the best on it. Batch is good on it too. And then finding other wholesalers that are wholesaling land in that city. Like the best land city I found is Houston. I don't know why. Texas, for some reason, is like amazing for land wholesaling. I find some wholesalers doing well there. I found out the piece of land they do, and I just reverse engineer it.
Oh, smart. Okay.
The hard part's finding what address they wholesaled, but some people post their checks and it has the address on it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know what I mean? No one else knows that. No one else knows that. But by guys that post the checks in Atlanta, you see the address. It's money, man. So go out there and try, dude. It works.
We just gotta get clever with it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Zach, you're the man.
Appreciate
you're the man.
You're the
Never
man.
forget. You're the man.
Appreciate it, man. Have a blessed one, guys.
You guys have a blessed
Later.
Boom. People in my backyard doing well. I love seeing everyone win, guys. Remember, guys, a rising tide lifts all boats, making everyone as much money as possible. That's the point. Let's get it. Next here, we got Joel.
Yep, I'm here.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, I'm actually on the road, but so I don't know if you remember, I had a house that was like damaged for like $2,700. I talked to the guy. He said everything is all good. Send me some pictures of the house. I'm about to put it under contract, just so you know. By the way, go Dolphins again every day.
Oh yeah, man, that was fun.
So my question is, I called the title company because I want to make sure I get all my ducks in a row before I actually send them the contract. Since I'm here in Tampa and they're over there in somewhere in Louisiana. So I found a title company, and from like I did exactly what you did. I went on Facebook. I searched some people that posted for titles. I found this title company, and they don't do like what's the system to like sign AccuSign or whatever. They don't do anything like that. They do the notary. So is there anything that I need to worry about doing, like going to the notary or sending them, like have you had any kind of experience like that with like the notaries? Because they said basically that I will send them the document, and then they will have a notary go to to the buyer and to the seller. So is there anything that I would need to put like in the contract or anything
No, I
for
mean,
them?
why specifically are you using a notary again?
Oh, sorry, not a notary, a title company. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah,
it
that's
easier.
what
All right.
yeah, sorry. I meant to say, well, that's what I'm saying. The title company uses a notary.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
is there
You don't need
anything
a notary for
different?
the seller. You can use a notary for the closing, though. Yeah, you're doing deeds. You definitely need it.
Okay. So do I put anything in the title that in the contract or in the assignment regarding the deed or anything like that?
I mean, the title company deals with the deed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Is my
you
first
agree to buy the property, then you sell it via the assignment of contract. That's it.
yeah. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So what I did, because I don't know if I don't know if you remember, but you told me that the house may be like 130, 150, something like that. So he sent me a bunch of pictures, like 8 or 9 pictures of the house, and I posted the house on a couple of Louisiana's um, Facebook groups, like real estate Facebook groups. But I
hmm
didn't put the address. I just put the pictures, and I put that I wanted 10K for it, and I already got a couple people that are interested. Um, and what I just told them I'm just waiting for the title. But in that case, um, damn, sorry, man. I had another question and like I lost. I wasn't even expecting for it to get you so quick. Um, in that case, it's just like normal. Just send
Yeah,
the
the title company's going to work with you. They want to get paid on it too, but they want to be legal and good. So
yeah
my best advice for you is you're doing everything fine. I would just make sure you do a DocuSign or a dot loop or whatever e-signing service.
yeah.
Send over to the title company. Make sure the title company is good with your contract before you actually sign contracts. If they're all good, then you're pretty much good to go.
So should I send them like a empty contract, like a
Yeah.
clear contract?
Is this
Just
okay
okay,
if I send this over to you with a signed? Uh,
okay.
they rarely say anything, but some of them want to change one little thing on it, so that's fine. But
Okay.
yeah,
Also, I don't know, it's in the same area. I've gotten lucky and I got 2 more people that want to sell. But in that area, I have another lady who has like roof damage also, and the house is also vacant because that's what I'm kind of trying to focus on, just vacant properties. Because to me, it just seems like more people want to sell vacant properties than anything. Um, the median the median cost as I searched like the closed cities in the area to see what the properties were. They're like 80 grand. Like there's one closer to Birmingham, but the city that I'm working on, Rainbow City or something like that. They're like $78,000, and this lady has roof damage. I don't have the address with me. I was gonna send it to you, but I don't have it with me. But she has like roof damage in her house too. Uh, all of them seem to have some kind of roof damage in Louisiana, and She wants like $42,000. I don't, and I checked the roof repairs in the area too. I kind of did like a Google search, and it's like 17 grand. So that's, I don't think, I don't know if that would be a deal. I was gonna shoot her like 20 grand. I would say, hey, my partner said like 20 grand for the house.
I mean, so you're saying the ARV is 80 and it needs
Yeah.
roof repairs, so you're going to offer 20. I mean, how much is the cash buyer going to buy it for?
I was just gonna try to make like 10 grand maybe. You know what I mean? Post it for like 30 grand if I offer her 20.
Okay. I mean, 25, 40. Yeah. Try it. I mean, see the reaction to it, right? You don't know
Okay.
unless you try. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it, man. I just wanted to let you know that, like, basically everything you say, I've just been doing it like word for word. I'm just kind of like tweaking it depending on the situation, and is working so far, man. So I appreciate it. Hopefully, I could quit my job. That's what I want to do. Just quit my job.
Let's get some deals first, man. You're
Yeah,
well on your way.
that's what I want to do. Just get some deals, and that's my goal. Quit my job.
We got
So,
this, man.
so I appreciate it, man. That's all I got for now. I just wanted to
All right,
ask
man.
about that title company.
Yeah, dude. Well, get it going, man.
All right, man.
Have a blessed one.
Zach,
Thank
you're
you.
the man, bro. All right.
You too. Thanks. Boom. All right. Next here. Call Bob. What is up?
What's up, man? So I got like two things for you real quick. I sent an email about about a trailer park deal. It was like 8 or 9 trailer parks or trailer homes. I never got an update on that, so I don't know if like
You sent an email?
yeah. I talked to Rick and he told me to send an email with the numbers. It wasn't under contract yet, but he told me to send it anyway just to review it.
Yeah, I probably didn't see it.
Yeah,
It
I know.
definitely gets sent to the JV team because they would have emailed you. I'll look at it.
I sent it to the support email. I can resend it if you'd like. I could bump it up.
Yeah, bump it up. I get hundreds of emails, so like,
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah, unless I saw it or he told me about it, he probably didn't tell me about it. So that's probably why. I'm gonna look here. Yeah, I get like, I mean, my first 5 emails are help me. So
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
yeah, I can't even tell which one. Yeah, bump it up and show me.
Yeah, it was from like last week, so I'll do that after I hop off this call. And then I got an odd possible land deal. It's in Louisiana, in Shreveport. I can actually give you the address here because I have really no idea like what I'm doing in terms of this. It's actually 2 lots, but it's very small. It's like 0.11 acres. It's like under 5,000 square feet. And there's a small house on it, but it does need renovations. And utilities aren't hooked up, but they're like ready to be hooked up. And then there's another like adjacent lot that's on the same kind of area as the house, which is just vacant land and doesn't have utilities on it. And I'm pretty sure those both combined are again under 5,000 square feet. And the guy offered to say he wanted to sell them at like 2,500 per lot. I offered him 1,750. He took that. And then I actually got a text from him a few hours later saying, "Oh, how would you switch your offer from 1,750 to 900? I'm insulted." And I said, "Well, that wasn't me. I don't know who contacted you." But that kind of gets me a little nervous because I'm thinking either another wholesaler contacted him or I don't really know what happened there because he obviously got some offer for 900 per lot. But I don't know if this would sell because I don't have cash buyers and I was just kind of
Wait,
marketing
where
to
you
this
set?
area.
How much per lot are you at?
1,750
And someone offered 900.
apparently.
So why is he upset?
He's upset because he thought that I switched from 1,750 to 900 because he thought it was me, apparently.
I mean, your voice is pretty distinct, and your name's probably the same. So
Yeah, I don't know. I got that in a text message from him a couple of hours after I talked to him, and
you call him,
I called him and then I texted him.
tell him that wasn't me. It's probably somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I did. So he's cool with that. Now, in terms of the valuation, I have no clue because I know utilities are expensive to install, so that could kill any like potential profits. And I also don't know if it's big enough to be built on as well. I don't know a whole lot about it. It's dirt cheap. I can tell that it is dirt cheap, but I don't know if it's to a point where it's profitable.
Well, there's only one way of finding out. You know that. Talk
I
to
do.
as many cash buyers of land as you possibly can.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I gotta find some Louisiana land cash buyers. I tried talking to home builders, but I mean none of them are interested in buying land because they typically just buy off customer. They build on customers' land. So I'm just gonna start reaching out to cash sales and maybe agents.
Well,
See if they have.
how close is it to like civilization?
It's in
you know.
Shreveport, and Shreveport's a pretty big city. It's like I think
Shreveport ain't bad. Okay.
it's like
Like
well
if I
in the
build it
center.
there, are there roads? Can I go to the grocery store? Like it's not that far off, right?
It's very close to an interstate actually, but it's like basically dead center in the city. I think
Is it all right? So is there what's the closest house to that?
it's not an infill lot. Let me check that. I'll pull that up real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, I just want to know the distance between the next closest home. And is it on a road?
I believe so, but again, I'm gonna pull this up. So give me just a quick.
Well, there's gonna be no note like for the land buyer, like, hey, am I gonna buy this and can I build upon this and then like make a good development deal? Or is this something that's like a land bank situation, which is not good?
Next.
What the
closest
guy?
house
Wait,
is
go ahead,
basically
say
next
it.
door.
What do you say?
Next closest house is basically next door. It's like on a.
Okay.
It's not in a neighborhood, but it's on a street with a bunch of houses on it. So this is kind of like an interesting area. I can send you
Go
the
to
address in the
developers.
private chat, but
Go reach out to developers, bro.
So developers versus home builders, same thing, or
Yeah, they do smaller houses, but if you give them an insane deal, they'll take it.
okay. And since it's technically two lots, I have multiple questions pertaining to that. Should I do two different contracts for that? Because I know you can do it in one contract, but should I do two
How many
contracts?
deeds?
Oh geez, that's a good question. I believe it's two.
Well, you wrote the contract, dude. It's legally binding. You should.
I don't have it under contract yet. This is
Oh.
not. I'm holding off on it because I don't know if it's.
Well, look up
if-
the property appraiser and then see if there's multiple deeds. Or just ask the seller that. If there's two deeds, two contracts, two assignments. One deed, one contract, one assignment.
And would a developer be interested in buying that lot with the house that needs rehab on it?
Possibly, but
Okay.
probably not.
Yeah,
It's
so I
that
could
bad.
get the developer for, I guess, one side and then an investor for the. I mean, it's such a small area though. I feel like whoever's buying it, we need to go in on both.
Yeah, maybe. You're going to have to give them a great deal. Like, you're not going to make a killer deal on this just because your pool of buyers are so small.
Yeah, I honestly, it's such a tiny lot, and
Like,
it still
dude,
needs money put into it.
Even in Chicago, which is huge, the amount of land developers there that'll buy a piece of real estate like that, it's still small. Like it's under 5,000. Like it's not big. And that's massive, right? It's gonna be small for you. So
Extremely.
you're gonna have to call and see. That's it. That's all you can do, right?
Yep, and then I'm big on that trailer park deal because the cap. So if you guys, I know you said you could. I think it was Rick. He said he could be a potential buyer if it's good enough. On a trailer park, what cap rate would you guys aim for? If you have an
I don't care about the cap rate.
Okay.
I care about what the net's gonna be after everything.
Okay, and do you have a specific target you'd like to hit?
I want to make a ton of money on it. It's gotta be a no-brainer.
Okay, I'll do my best.
That's all I could say. You know, like, if I could buy something for $1 million and it's going to give me like 190 in cash flow and it actually appreciates, I'm all in. But like, if it's not going to appreciate, then I need the cap rate to be higher. I got to look at it, right? What kind of trailer homes are we talking? Like all this stuff.
I got you. Yeah, that's all in the email, so I'll definitely bump that up because it has all the details in there. So
now you tell me. Now I'm going to look for it.
okay, good. I'm happy about that because I really want to hear if this is like something I should go after because he's willing to come down on price. So
All right, we'll bump it up and I'll start. So when I
Appreciate it,
get
man.
300 new emails tomorrow, I can have it starred.
Here, I got you. The subject is going to be mobile home park numbers. It might be a RE : mobile home park numbers.
All right, sounds good. I'll
All
check
right.
it out.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Have a good night.
Keep it up. Awesome, dude. Good work. Dude, he's good. I like the work. Good work on there. So yeah, shout out to him there. Next year we got TJ.
Zach, what's up, man?
I'm blessed, dude. What's up?
It's good, good. So I don't know if you remember the deal I told you about 2 days ago in Panama City.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Right. So I locked that one up, and
Nice.
I don't know if you remember. I told you it was a non-assignment on that
Yeah, I
one.
remember I told you double close and I sent you the title company, right?
Right. So I called the title company, and they said I would have to have both the buyers and the seller contract to put it in title.
Okay.
So
For what? A double closing?
yeah, exactly.
So
If
they
they
need a buyer's contract.
because it has a non-assignment clause. They said it wouldn't be a problem if I could assign it, but because it's a double closing.
All right. Well, you know what you got to do then.
All right. That's the other thing though.
Finding the buyer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna cold call the 4 rents, and then we're gonna see. Do you have any softwares that pull cash sales, or are you just doing it without any money?
Yeah, I know of that part. The only thing is that I don't have any pictures yet, and
Okay.
yeah, I would have to send somebody in there, but she says something that she wants a receipt, that she want to see that I've put the earnest money and everything before I even send somebody there to look at it. I don't know
Okay.
what I should
Well,
do.
if that title company doesn't work, you got to use another title company. Then they'll let you.
Okay, so there is title companies that would let me still.
Yeah. It's gonna be harder. That non-assignment clause sucks. So
Yeah.
I would, I would have to find another title company then. It's weird they're not letting you do that, but yeah, find another title company. Most of them don't give you that much slack. How long is your inspection period?
30 days.
Perfect. You should be fine. Because you can, honestly, I'm not telling you to do this, but theoretically, we're getting theoretical on you. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice, TJ. But
Yeah.
you can buy it,
Mhm.
put EMD, and get out of it after 29 days, correct?
Yeah.
So why do you need to get a buyer if you're doing that? If you were going to buy it yourself, but you get out of it the 29th day. I'm not telling you to do that, but theoretically, a title company shouldn't care when you say that.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'd
what
find
I
another
was
title company.
okay. And I also sent this deal as JV. Maybe if you want to look at it.
Okay. Well, did they get back to the Dispo team?
Yeah, but they said the thing with that has no pictures, so I'll probably have to get that. But
Okay.
I have all the information except the pictures on there.
Okay. Good pictures.
Yeah, man.
I can't determine if it's a deal or not without looking at it.
Yeah, I understand.
You don't know if it's a deal or not without looking at it.
Right.
So I would find a title company, get the EMD ready, get pictures, and then go from there.
All right, man. Cool. I
Yeah, man.
appreciate you. Zach.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, bro. I don't know. Like, I've had so many shocker deals where I thought it was a terrible deal. Pictures are great deal. I've had it reverse where I thought it was a good deal, and then the pictures come back, it's terrible. Especially in Florida,
Yeah.
dude. I don't trust anything in Florida.
Yeah.
So, especially those hurricanes. So, get that going, man. You know what to do.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be in contact, man.
All right. Well, keep it up, bro.
All right, man. Thanks.
Oh, all right. Yeah, guys. So if you guys want to know how these people are talking to me one-on-one, I'll show you right here. Let's go to Facebook. Where are we at? Oh, okay. We're going here to, all you got to do is go here to Wholesaling Houses for Real. So let's go here. Where are we? All right. Basically, go here to facebook.com/wholesaling house for real, the largest wholesaling mastermind in the country. With how many are we talking here? We're on the top here, 67,000.6 members. Amazing, insane amount. But yeah, guys, just click here on the shared link right here, and all you do is click here. You get right here. You get the join here. That's StreamYard link to join me and talk to me one-on-one for free. and I'll put it on there if anyone else needs to talk. But yeah, I'll tell you guys, it works really well. So let's answer some comments. Love getting the comments on here. All right. So, question is from Scripsy12 says, yes, where do you find cash buyers? I've tried doing it on Facebook, and I get are people with foreign or weird names that try to scam me. That's why our Facebook group grows pretty fast, because the number one reason, most likely, why you're having all the scammers, because you just got a bad group. I would probably go to other groups then, because I've showed on this channel millions of times how to find cash buyers, like an stupid, insane amount. The best way to find cash buyers right now is through Facebook. Now, if Facebook's not working, you can actually go to your local county's auctions, and there's tax auctions. There's actually private auctions. There's auctions everywhere. You can find these deals. So that's where I'll go there. Also, on top of that, you can actually cold call the for rents. Facebook for rents are good, but I like the Zillow for rents. Those are going to be my favorite. Those are going to be the top ones. That's really where I'm going to say the best ways. And then Facebook groups, obviously. So if my Facebook group did not accept you, you probably we thought you were a bot. So we do ask you to literally say the word collaboration. So literally, just to get rid of the bots, we ask a question. We say, if you are willing to collaborate and give value, comment below, answer this question with the word, quotes, collaboration. And if you do not say collaboration, or if you just say okay, you're probably a bot. Okay. So we deny you. So that's probably why you got denied. Make sure you listen to the instructions carefully. If you can't listen to the instructions, you're not going to listen to the instructions of what I say about wholesaling. So I don't want to help people that don't want to get helped or want to. So let's see. What do you think of house flipping versus STRS? STRS. Single family? Wait. Am I? Okay. STRS. Short-term rentals? Long-term rentals that's the right answer. Venice says wholesaling houses in the hood. I'll tell you this straight up. You can wholesale houses in the hood. Your main issue is in high crime areas. The prices are going to be a lot lower and less desirable as nicer areas that are a little not as good. So my best advice here is I could wholesale houses in the hood. There's interesting in a hood in a high crime area. I would try it, there's going to be a lot of distressed properties, but it's a high crime area. So it's a little harder for cash buyers to actually want to be there. So just understand that. Once you know that, I think you'll be fine. Zachary Hamilton says that sounds like a fire way to find buyers. Don't know why I never thought about that. Thought about that. I don't know why. Sleeping one night, like, wait, why don't I just steal? I thought about, how is there a way where I can steal my competition's cash buyer list? I thought of this like 3 years ago, and I was like, how can I steal? Like, I can't hack into someone's Podio. That's not the right thing to do. But if I could hack in their Podio and get their best cash buyers, what do I do? And I see people bragging about checks. I'm like, oh, that's how I came up with it. Donnell.
Hey,
what's up?
all right, nothing much. How's it going for you?
Every day above ground's an amazing day, man.
All right, so I logged in here yesterday, talked to your dad for a little bit. I just tell him about what I've been going through the last 3-4 months. I've been cold calling, and I've been getting bombed out by sellers. He gave me some great advice of finding my theme song. All right, which I did find my theme song, which is pretty cool.
What is it?
I don't know if it's the name of it, but like I Want to Rock. That's my jam now.
Okay.
It's like a rock song.
Twisted Sister? Talking about?
Huh?
Talking about Twisted Sister?
I don't know. It's like I Want to Rock. Dun, 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 that song. It's like a rock song.
I think that's Twisted Sister, right? I Want to Rock.
I don't know if that's. I don't know the exact name.
Twisted Sister. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my theme. That's my theme song. But also, I was explaining to him like I was getting anxiety before cold calling. It's just because I just been getting bombed out so bad. And I changed something on my script today, which gave me a little better result. Instead of asking them, do they want a cash offer? Just flat out asking them, if they interested in selling their property.
All right, what's the script?
So, you say, are you the owner of 123 Main Street? I'm calling about your property. I had a question about it. Then it goes in. We really liked the area and wanted to see if they was interested in selling your property. At first, I was saying, just we really liked the area and wanted to see if you wanted a cash offer. And when I was saying that, I was just getting people just being a-holes and be like, yeah, I'm not interested in selling, but I want a cash offer. So now since I switched it to the just interested in selling, I think it is a clear-cut answer for me now.
Bro, I've been saying that forever.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always said the only question you have to ask a seller if they're interested in selling it. That's going to give the biggest difference between if you know what the deal or not. Are you the owner of the property or are you interested in selling it? That's what you got to get through to a seller. Do whatever you want in between that. I could care less. Right. The more you put in, the more complicated you're going to make it. The more time you're going to waste.
Okay.
So I'm glad it took you to that point to do it, but yeah, that's what you need.
Okay. Yeah. So and so far I told him, he asked me about what lists I'm pulling, and right now, because I'm in two markets, I'm in DC and Maryland. He suggested that I'll mostly focus on the Maryland because DC is really hard. But the only reason that I'm in DC is because that's where I'm from, and I also know a cash buyer there.
That's not reason enough to wholesale in that area.
Uh-huh.
You're talking about the DMV area, right? You're from there.
Yes.
Maryland and DC are the same area, more or less, if you're in that DMV area, right? Unless you're doing Hagerstown, right?
Yes. Or like your Baltimore,
right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, Baltimore, yeah. But like what Maryland area are you talking about?
Right now I pulled a probate list in Prince George's County, and I'm working on getting probates for Montgomery County.
Okay.
Those are the two markets that I'm in. But I just called in because, last night, because I was just getting, hammered by sellers,
I mean, you already know my thoughts on this. I've already I did my top 50 virtual wholesaling. I have my top virtual wholesaling market in every state. I think you being from an area, it helps, but it's not going to be that X factor, right? I still think if the ARV is low enough and there's a big population, it's going to be better than where you're from. I just want to make sure you're not in the wrong market. You get where do you live right now?
Yeah, right now I live in Montgomery County.
Maryland?
Yes, Maryland. Yes.
All right. Is that Hagerstown area?
No, it's like Silver Spring.
Okay. Yeah, you're in the DMV area. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably do that then. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you just think I should just get out of DC and just focus on Maryland?
Well, it's all it's all the same area to a point. Now, avoid Alexandria, Arlington, like that Virginia area. Not good, but where you're at's pretty good. So are you in Silver Spring?
That's where I live, Silver Spring.
Yeah. What's the average ARV there?
I'm honestly not even sure. I would guess
like Rockville's like 608,000. Silver Spring's 532. So, yeah, you can make it work, man. I'm just saying, I would probably. I mean, is it working for you right now?
Yeah, I've been trying to get a deal. I haven't got one yet. Well, I haven't really. Today, cold calling, I actually got one person that's interested, but he wanted me to call back in a couple weeks, because he's going through the probate process, even though I did explain, we can still be in talks. You don't have to wait to the end, but, he just wanted me to call him back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's fine. I've tried out. I would tell you Prince George's is okay. If you want to do it in person, I'd probably do it. What's your What's your marketing channels right now in your lists?
Well, right now I'm only able to really cold call. I don't have a car to drive for dollars.
Okay.
So I'm really just cold calling right now.
What kind of list again?
Probates and code violations. Now, the probates are in Maryland, the code violations in DC. Actually, DC is a vacant code violation list that I got.
Why aren't you doing the Montgomery County code violation? Code enforcement.
I haven't got a chance to make my spreadsheet of that, but I am. That's my next step.
Okay. When are you going to do it?
Tonight.
All right. Well, how are you going to poll tonight? Do you have the list?
Yeah, so I know how to go into the database and grab the list. I just have to transfer it. It's not like no copy and paste. I have to go down singles by each one and list it into my spreadsheet, and then I got to skip trace each one.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Is there any individual ones? Because I know I'm popping up here. It looks like there's a Tacoma Park code enforcement. There's a College Park code enforcement. It looks like there's a Rockville code enforcement.
Yes.
The code enforcements for the individual cities too.
Okay. Cities or like county? You said cities.
Cities.
Okay.
They're separate. So the Rockville code enforcement department is going to pull their own list. That's going to be separate than the Montgomery County one.
Okay. All right. That sounds like a plan.
Perfect, man. We'll go after him, dude. You got this. You know what to do.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Have a great one. Boom. All right. Facebook says, I love the comic book there, Zach. Oh, yeah. We got World's Finest. I liked it because it's a Superman and Batman kind of a collaborating together. So I got a little DC there. It looks colorful, looks cool. I add some X-Men in there. I got the cool Fantastic Four Doom one. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I like Ultra. I have a cool little Wolverine one. I'll put it on there one day. It looks pretty cool. And it looks cool. It's a cool little background. So, oh yeah. Let's see. Fantastic Four 1. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Can anyone ever answer me why you got the Baltimore Ravens and then the Washington Commanders? Makes no sense to me. Like, you're like an hour away. It's ridiculous. And why does LA have two teams? Let's see here. Russ. Can't hear you. What's up? Yo. Hello. All right. Bye. Hello. Hello, Russ. All right.
Hey, can you hear me now, Zach?
There we go. What's up?
Hey, man. Sorry about that.
All right. What's up, man? How can I help you out?
Not much, man. I just actually came across your channel not too long ago, maybe a few weeks back, but definitely been learning a lot, and just recently picked up batchleads and batch dialer, and have a partner who's wholesaling as well. But just wondering if you can maybe give me any advice on I'm actually a realtor as well. I'm a licensed agent, and if there's any ways I could optimize being an agent and a wholesaler.
Yeah, what area?
I'm in Sacramento.
Okay. I mean, you can optimize both of them to a point, but like, depends what you want to do. It's like how you spend your energy.
Right.
So are you consistently doing listings right now?
No, I've been working more with buyers, but recently I've been wanting to shift more into wholesaling, and just recently got a new partner, a buddy of mine who I met, and he's a wholesaler. We've been driving for dollars, making some calls together, and just doing it together. But we have some stuff that the buyer or sellers don't really want to work with. So we're seeing if we can list it if we can't wholesale it. But
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt for sure.
I mean, you can always walk in. Like, I have my acquisitions agents a lot. Some of them are licensed realtors, and I've always found my best deals. We'll go to the seller and basically say, hey, either I can buy this from you or I can list it, whatever one you want.
Right.
And the real good deals, they don't want to list it.
Right.
They want to get rid of it for cash. So I've never found the point of me being listed, but I always have people like, hey, I got my buddy, he'll list it for you. Let's do that. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. What's your cash offer? So it's really sexy thinking about that, but I continually make 6 figures a year straight up from just referrals from listings. So there is money to be made there, but I don't think it's insane.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense. You know, there was another question I saw in the comments earlier from Olivia. She said, is pulling lists from pulling government lists, you know, faster or more efficient than using PropStream or batch leads if you're getting kind of, you know, instant early access to them? Or does PropStream and batch leads also get it instantly?
That's the point of government lists. There's no software you can pull to pull a government list.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love it.
Right.
I know how these softwares work in and out, backhand. I know the owners. I know how they all work. You can't pull a government list. You can't pull a code violation. There's honestly probably over 5,000 code enforcement departments, and they all don't give it out. But with these softwares, they go to the local counties. So no, you can't pull it. The reason is, Russ, if you're pulling just the regular list on the softwares, I can go pull a probate. I can go pull a code enforcement. You get a utility lien, but it's different than a water shutoff. So there's an advantage to both. The reason is the people that want it, that actually want to get the leads that no one else can get, they can go after it versus the person, the big man that's going to go buy the big list. That's the point.
Okay, got it. You know, I still haven't got my first wholesale deal, but I do have a short, good list of end buyers, and you know, some of them want single families, some want multifamily. I'm thinking maybe for my first deal, it'd be best to have the end buyer and find another wholesaler who has what they want under contract. Do you agree with that?
You can JV it. You're gonna make less money though.
Less money, yeah, for sure.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So that's the way you got to look at it, right? I prefer doing it by myself, especially starting out. But that's the way I always look at it, because if you get a $15,000 wholesaling deal, that's the same as just listing a $500,000 house, which is nothing in Sacramento. So you got to figure out what's going to be more work. Wholesaling is less work, but also it's like being a realtor. You know it. Like there's no guarantees, right?
Yeah.
It's a meritocracy, right? The cream's going to rise to the top.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just got batch leads today through your link there. Do you recommend a filter that I should just focus on first?
I mean, driving for dollars is going to be your best one.
Driving for dollars?
Hands down. I'd add reverse driving for dollars. Now, they don't have that there, but reverse driving for dollars is going to be hands down probably one of the best ones.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I got my ones. Like, vacants are good, right? You can get the high equity ones too, but that's going to, sometimes you got to pay for some of that stuff. I would do code violations, water shutoffs. Like, I would do that in text blast list if you want. It's all ultimately up to you. It depends on your budget, obviously, but like it's on what you want to do and how much time you're willing to spend.
Yeah.
So I would probably reverse drive for dollars in Sacramento. Sacramento's not the easiest market either, dude.
Yeah, it is. I'm in Placer County, but Sacramento's county is right next to me.
What county?
I'm in Placer.
Placer County, Jesus.
Placer, Placer.
Oh, Placer.
Yeah.
Okay. It's mostly just Roseville there, right?
Yeah, Roseville, Rockland, Granite Bay, a little bit of Antelope and Citrus Heights. Roseville and below is where it changes to the more, you know, lower income, more or less cheaper houses, in my opinion.
What city?
Let's just say North Highlands is a good one.
North Highlands. What's the median home price over there then?
I'd say about 450, 400.
Yeah, that's not terrible, dude. Like, it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I would say driving for dollars and reverse driving for dollars is gonna be your best bet. I would add in probates. I would add in government lists, and then whatever type of marketing you want to do.
Got it. Could you briefly explain reverse driving for dollars?
Yeah, no problem. Reverse driving for dollars is basically direct mail. So do you know how direct mail works for wholesaling yet? I don't know how new you are.
I'm a little new, but I get the gist of it.
Yeah, so they send a mail piece out, they take it. It's very expensive to do direct mail considering the other marketing strategies out there, but it works really well. The reason why direct mail works so well is because it's really easy. Because the call, like when you send out the mail, you don't have to call, text, drive, right? You pull a list, you send the mail out, and then the leads, they call you. And the leads kind of come to you. You don't have to go after it, right? It's very attractive for a lot of people. That's why I love it. I do a lot of direct mail. Now, the problem is when you don't have much money, you can't afford to spend tens of thousands of dollars every month on direct mail. It makes no sense, right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
But with reverse drawing for dollars, it's the same thing, but better. So when I do a direct mail piece, I'm getting a 1% to 2% response rate, which is generous. So if I have a list of, let's say 1,000 direct mail pieces, I'm probably going to get, let's do 1.5, right? I'm probably get 15 calls. And there's good chances or deals, and those are good leads. And it's really easy for me to have an acquisitions team to take the call in, go from there, boom, 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 right? Now, if I pull 1,000 drawing for dollars leads, I got to call them. I got to skip trace. It's going to cost money. Oh, this sucks, right? For a lot of people. Now, the calling is good because the problem when you call, you're probably going to get a hold of, what's your contact rate on the dialer? Do you know that?
No, I just got it like yesterday.
All right. You're probably going to reach out to maybe 20% is going to be your contact rate.
Okay.
Not bad. That means you call 1,000 in a day. You're probably going to get 200 hello, like answers. That's just the name of the game, right? With the skip tracing. So that's good. Then you got it in front of 200 people. You ask them, hey, are you looking to sell your property? You ask 200 people right there. That's pretty good. But you might get a deal from that. That's a really good amount. I'd definitely get somebody who wants to sell their house, 100%. Not 100, but like 99.9. Reverse drawing for dollars is how you can whoop those people's butts. And basically what that is you get a yellow. So when you're drawing for dollars, you see that house. What you're going to do is you're going to get a sticky note. You're going to write, hey, this is Russ. I had a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. Slap that on the door and drive off. The reason why this is so powerful is, first of all, you don't have to call that lead anymore. You spend an extra 5 seconds just slapping that sticky note on. You're going to get a 40 to 50% response rate, which means you get to get a hold of twice as many people as regular drawing for dollars, which means you're going to have 400 conversations versus 200 conversations. And the best part, I don't have to pay for skip tracing. I don't have to call them. I save a ton of time on my calling.
Nice.
And the leads come to me.
Yeah, I like that.
And it only costs me an extra 1 to 2 cents, at maybe a cent for the sticky note. And it's just a lot less work. And it's less work. You talk to more sellers and you get a better chance of doing a deal for the same amount of work. Well, you already drove to the house. What's an extra putting a sticky note in the house?
Yeah. No, I definitely. I've been doing that actually. I just went earlier this week, and sometimes when the owner's out front, me and my partner will just, speak with them while they're outside. And some things that they say is, hey, like, we do want to sell, but we have nowhere to go after.
Oh, they don't want to sell it then.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't know where to go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. So, like, if I had to sell my house, right? So if you told, like, Russ, like, if you're living in a house and you own this house, right? If I told I give you $5 million for the house, but you got to get out of it in a month, are you going to say, but where am I going to go? You're not going to be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go here, here, right?
Yeah.
So when I have a foreclosure and I got to get, like, they're going to sell it, or I have a code violation, I want to get rid of this thing, I don't ask that question. There's no motivation when they say that. You as a realtor can, like, even be like this. Say, hey, my name's Russ. I'm a local realtor. I'm just seeing if you're looking to sell your house. We're also looking to buy some houses in the neighborhood too. Are you looking to sell it? Quick yes or no. That's really it.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Because, like, it's non-pressure. Like, the more pressure you take off yourself, the better. Right? Yeah. I make it casual. Like, just looking to buy some houses in the neighborhood. Looking to sell it? No big deal. Okay.
Move on.
That's it.
Yeah. All right then, Zach. Hey, I appreciate you answering all my questions, man. You're the man.
Of course. Appreciate it, Russ. Have a great one.
You as well. Take care.
Boom. I love it. Love helping the people out. Omar says, where's Rick? Rick only comes on, actually he comes on a lot, but on the Flipwithrick channel, he's going to be here on Thursdays and Fridays. And then on his personal channel, he goes lives on Mondays. I'm on here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and then I'm with Rick on Thursdays, and then I go live on the Zach Ginn channel on Sundays. So pretty much you get a live stream if you follow all the YouTube channels, which you should, which is Flip with Rick, Zach Ginn YouTube channel, the Wholesaling Houses for Real YouTube channel, and the Rick Ginn YouTube channel. If you've subscribed to all 4 of them, which you should, exclusive content on each one, you will get a live stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Monday. Holy moly. That's pretty good, right? And the cool part is Rick can do Mondays because there's no Miami Dolphins Monday Night Football for some reason. I don't know why they hate us, but whatever. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. So I'm telling you right now, BatchLeads is really cool. I think it's really cool what they're doing, and I really appreciate the software people on there, the brains behind the operations, Evo, Annie, and Jesse. Congrats to them for the launch. Always here to kind of break down for you guys what it's all about, because a lot of people might not know what's going on. A lot of my people actually might be a part of ZachData.com and be like, wait, what's going on? I'm always here just to give you the knowledge. I'm not here to judge the content of it. But BatchLeads is amazing software, guys. I love all the softwares. But what I can tell you is it's really cool that they launched this today, and they were giving me the info to give to you guys, which means they know the impact we have here on freewholesaling.com and on the YouTube channel. So, guys, if you want to check it out, just go to ZachData.com. You never have to do it. Also, if you want to get a free real estate wholesaling course, just go to freewholesaling.com, guys. I'm telling you right now, the key to your success right now is in your hands. You have the key. I cannot make you open the lock. Okay. I can give you the key, but I can't make you open the lock. The lock is your success, the door to success. I can give you the key. You physically have to walk to the door and unlock it, which is taking action. Okay. That's what you have to do. I cannot force you to take the action. I can't grab your arm and unlock it for you. Okay. You have to do that yourself. I can give to you the key, which is the knowledge of knowing what to do. What you have to do is go and take the action. Maybe the lock is 3 miles away and you got to go through all these obstacles, but really it's not the end of the world, guys. You can do it. You got to take action and you'll become successful, guys. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Make sure you go to ZachData.com. Check it out for 7 days for free. Get 1,000 free list polls. So that's going to cost you. It's free. I mean, that's what? That's basically what? I think $10 free stuff. So that's not bad. $10, right? Someone's going to say that comment out of context, but yeah, guys, really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go to freewholesaling.com. That's my free real estate wholesaling course. And we'll see you guys soon. It's the freewholesaling.com video. Have a blessed one, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see you on tomorrow. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. Have a blessed one. Boom. Hey guys, Zach Ginn here from Flip with Rick. And after helping tens of thousands of people get started in wholesaling real estate and helping so many people out go from $0 to $100,000 in wholesaling real estate, I'm super excited to announce my new Wholesaling Mastery course. This Wholesaling Mastery course will have everything step by step on the whole entire wholesaling processes. I'm going to give you real deal examples. I'm going to hold your hand throughout the whole wholesaling process. This course will give you everything you need to know to make up to $100,000 to over $1 million per year in wholesaling real estate profits. Most real estate gurus out there will charge you around $5,000 for a course like this. But today, if you click on the link, you will get my Wholesaling Mastery course for the low price of...
Sell out.
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I knew you would do this. I knew you were going to go the course route with the guru. It goes against everything we've preached from day one. Don't be a sellout.
The course is free.
What?
The course is free. I'm giving it for free.
Oh, I apologize. Carry on.
Jeez. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, duh. Do you think I'm going to go sell out as like a regular guru selling you a course? I'm not trying to make money off of you guys. Guys, over here, all you got to do is click there to just sign up. No gimmicks, nothing. Absolutely for free. It's a free wholesaling course. Literally, I've seen every single wholesaling course. I have access to all the 10,000 mentorships. Guys, I literally copied them step by step. I literally have an entire course set out just for you for wholesaling real estate. Click on that and let's get started.